Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm bringing you a video on Malnovka Winter in the Kampfpanzer 50T. This is going to be an encounter battle on a map that keeps showing up really frequently in a tank that I love. Now a few days ago I showed a Kampfpanzer 50T game, and I said that I had an ace tanker video to show you, and this is going to be that game. Alrighty, it's a great map for a fast medium with good gun depression. We're top tier with not too many tier 9s in each team, and the only way it could have been any better is if there was no artillery. But they do have one, and that is going to be a bit of an issue. Now, I'm going to go to the hill because it's the counter battle. Past couple months, lots of people have been capping, and I've lost a lot of games to capping, and I've won a lot of games due to my team capping. So it's all been crazy in terms of the capping. It might just be down to long haul, people wanting to get the winch and get that free war chest, but either way I'm going to go straight to the cap circle at the top of the hill to stop the enemy from doing that. I'm teamed with Darth here, he's in his Conqueror, and him and the light tank, specifically Darth, is going to drive down towards their spawn. Now, he was going to go see who was coming down there, and the advantage of doing this is most of the time, as you can see with our team, we're going to the cap circle. Because in my head, don't want to get capped out. And you'd think the enemy would do the same, but unfortunately for Darth, I can tell you that a lot of the enemy team is not going up the hill. So, Darth is in for a very bad time. Now, on this map, which is a great map for medium gun depression, as I stated before, I'm not getting up there as fast as I would on a Leopard prototype, but when I do get up there, I've got the advantage in armor over Leopard prototype. Which is, for me and my aggressive playstyle, very good. Now, of course, you've got less alpha than the Leopard prototype, because you've got 320 instead of 390. But I'm fine with that. Vanguard got spotted. Because our TD was able to get up here super quick. I hit the side of Vanguard and do 0 damage when it blows tracks off, because French armor. So not only are they hard to hit, when you do hit them, you can't pen them. Missed the second shot. Darth has just dropped, the TD with me has just dropped. And at this moment I was actually quite annoyed, because the Vanguard is just annoying as fuck to deal with. The fact that I hit him was just hard enough as it was, and I fucking bounced. Quite annoying. Now as you see, that was a ridiculous low roll of 240 when my average is 320, but I was able to penetrate through the turret, so that was nice. Artillery splashes me a little bit, so I know he's aiming up here now, which is not good. 257, aiming for the pike nose. Quite a few enemies have been spotted down there now, and now I need to make good use of DPM, because I don't have the best DPM. But I need to kill things quick, and I need to kind of make sure I stop bouncing. You'll see a little bit of lag in this as well. My internet was not having a good time. So 257, an ISM, and a VK1P. All pretty well armored tanks. I was aiming for a side, but he stopped, so I hit his angled front. Hit his turret. The accuracy of this tank is good, but if you're not fully aimed, then it can be super derpy. Bouncing shots, which you probably wouldn't be able to do unless you're super lucky in a Leopard. Now, I'm trying to be as quick as I can here, because I'm acutely aware that where Darth died, there was a lot of enemies down there, and we're losing teammates very quickly. So, I'm just going all in. Now, VK101P, I can't afford to waste time bouncing shells off him. So I'm just going to heat through his very thick armor and hope that the heat helps counteract the angling of it. And just see, I'm trying to fire, like, as soon as I'm reloaded. He's now hidden behind the tank rack. He's giving me a side turret there, which is nice. And I want to clear him first before going and protecting the other side of the hill. Right, load APCR. And now the scary part, which is going and looking at who's down here. Now they have a UDES, which is great hold down. I do bounce off the STG. They have a stockade coming up, who I'm not scared of the stockade. The stockade I can deal with. He doesn't have the best armor or the best accuracy. He is hold down them at the moment, but that's the point of coming up the hill. I have the advantage. On encounter mode as well, they have to come up. Whereas I'm already hold down on them. Now they have a full health Conqueror, which is horrifying, because that's a very good hold down tank. See, I aim in, hit the tracks. Now, I made a mistake here. I load hate because I'm bouncing a lot, but I'm not really bouncing. And it's not that I lack the pan. The reason I'm bouncing is just because my shots aren't going where I'm aiming them. Already misses me, thank fuck. Now, with the heat shells, I should be able to pen through the upper plate of the Conqueror. As long as he's not, like, pointing upwards and angling his upper plate even more than usual. See, I was trying to aim for the lower plate there, and I keep missing, so I load back to the heat. Because the Conqueror, apart from the artillery, is my biggest threat now. I need to kill him. Now, to stop the stockade putting the 3-on clip into me, as he's sneaking up, I finish him off. Because even though the Conqueror's biggest threat overall is a tank, as I missed the shot again, you don't want to get clipped out by a stockade. And you see, that's the issue, when I said about the action not being good when you don't fully aim. Because of all the tanks coming up, and the fact I have to stay on the move because of artillery, I can't stay still to aim. Otherwise, I'll probably get RT'd, for example. Change back to APCR, and you see, I keep going for the lower plate shot, and I just cannot hit him. I repair the tracks, because again, I can't afford to stay still with artillery. Damage his ammo rack of the Conqueror, and now you see him over-angling the side to try and bait him into shooting my tracks. And it works. You see, I was watching his gun, and whenever you see him looking at your lower plate, you keep angling right as you think he's about to fire. And if you time it right, then only your tracks will take damage. Now, the biggest threat is gone for me. Gornich, I'm not worried about in the slightest. Got excellent DPM, a lot of hit points, but now, I don't know why I bounced with the lower plate there, because he was angled upwards. And I should have been able to pen through the front of him with a standard round, but RNG has not been treating me too well this game with the accuracy, as you see. APCR loaded again, their artillery still being a pain in the ass, so that's why I'm staying on the move. As long as the Garnet misses my lower plate, as the artillery misses me, I should be fine. And the Vanguard on our team has actually just finished off the artillery right before he dies. And I really appreciate that. So, even though the Vanguard is dead, he's done a great service to his team by killing that arty. Because now, I can go to hold down positions, I can stay still, I can just sit in favourable areas. The ML1 with me, by the way, has been very useful. Just having him here as a deterrent has been very nice. And as you see, even though I fired a lot of heat this game, I would have been forced to fire it anyway, because as you see, I don't have that much ammo left. Looking for the UDES and the Super Purging. UDES could be a problem because of his, what do you call it, siege mode? Where he gets 13 or 14 degrees of gun depression and really good turret armor. So see, what I'm just doing is I'm driving backwards and forwards. I don't want to come off the hill, I don't want to cap. But I'm in the cap circle to force them to come to me. And I'm just trying to use my view range, just peek over each side and see if I can spot anyone. Emil spots the UDES. Coming up. Put a shot and only track him. I said, I've got quite lucky with the accuracy and the penetration in this game, but don't mistake this for being an inaccurate tank. It's just because I've not been fully aiming when I've been firing these shots because of things like artillery and just trying to be quick. Because we know we're outnumbered and I want to lower the numbers. Another bit of lag, and now I'm aiming in because I've realised with the hit points I have, I know at this point that we've won. Because all they've got left is a Super Pershing, which is a very slow tank who's not going to be able to get up the hill in time. Now, I'm going to be very greedy here. I know the ML1 can cap by himself, and I know the Super Pershing can be too slow to get up. So by me going forward, I thought I can go forward and try and spot the ship Pershing in advance, and I can get more damage, and also it stops him from decapping. You see, at this distance, I'm actually hitting shots pretty well because I'm aiming in. You see how much of a difference it makes compared to all the enemies I was fighting at close range and missing and bouncing. And now that I'm just taking the time to fully aim, my shots were going straight and true. And the game's over with me only having 5 shells left. So excellent map for this tank, and I managed to get an excellent result as well. 15,000 profit, 6 kills for a top gun, 7,885 damage, 900 assistance, and over 4k blocked for the ace tanker. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.